What's going on, everybody? So today I'm going to be installing a long tube manifold on my car, a race manifold. It's going to be a racer, and a test pipe. I'm actually deleting the cat because my cat's no good. It's like falling apart. I did the boring stuff already, like removing the O2 sensor wire because I have to extend it, but I got to see how far. And then I cracked all of the manifold nuts loose already, so now I just have to finish removing them. They're all cracked. They all broke off pretty easy, well, cracked loose pretty easy. None of them took really all that much force. I was kind of afraid of breaking a couple, but it didn't happen. So, now, this manifold, so really, the whole reason I'm doing this is because, well, the main reason I'm doing this is because my catalytic converter went bad. It's no good. Now I could, you're probably asking why don't I just put the test pipe on the stock manifold and downpipe piece. That's because the last guy who I bought this exhaust from, he got the catalytic converter welded on one end and then flanged on the other instead of just putting flanges on both ends. I don't know why. But so this whole manifold downpipe to cat is like stuck together unless I want to cut it and weld a new one on, which I don't. And so I traded my old front wheels, the gold ones, because one was bent, for the manifold, which I guess I'll go for probably going to be hot. This manifold, right here. So I traded a bent wheel, I traded one bent XXR, one curb rash XXR, and two bald tires that were showing wire for this. And then I paid $50 for the test pipe with the muffler going back. And I bought this. Just an MLS gasket, exhaust manifold gasket, for $23. So all in, that's $73 for this exhaust? Yeah, $73 for this exhaust. Like, manifold all the way back. And so, yeah, it's basically a good deal. So I guess we'll get back to you when we got all the bolts out and we're dropping down the exhaust. We're gonna have to lift the car up. That really don't want to do. I don't want to get on the floor. It's absurdly hot today again. It was like a cool 89, 93 degrees, and I think today is back up at like 99. Some bullshit. It's hot again. The only reason I'm not sweating more is because I got this fan over here, and this fan puts in work. All right, it actually kept us cool the entire time we were rolling on the floor. It kept the floor cool. And so this fan is my best friend. I had to break it to you, Antoine, but also I haven't used it high yet. Part of it. Huh? Are we working on your car today too, right?
Yeah.
Coolant? We'll record some clips of it. We're just doing small maintenance work, coolant, crap like that. I do have to hunt down and see if we can find those rubber pieces for your radiator, because your shit's just hanging out there. It was bolted in at one point, but now the whole rubber mounts are gone. So we'll have to, I'll have to see if we can find some of those. See, I'm pretty sure there's someone out there who has replacement ones. If not, they're on eBay somewhere. Everything's on eBay somewhere. But anyways, we'll get right back to you guys in a minute. All right, everyone. I don't know how well you can see me. I got all the nuts off of the manifold right here, so it's actually ready to pull right off. But right now I'm keeping it on because he's about to go down there, loosen up those last two nuts and bolts on the catalytic converter going back, and then lift it out this actually. Should we drop it down or lift it up?
Do what?
You know what? You have to separate, take off the nuts on this flange right here, because I don't think it'll fit going if we try to pull it out, because the catalytic converter is too big. So you're gonna have to take off those. I think there's only two there, to be honest. So you're gonna have to take off those two, and then I'll just pull the manifold right off, and then we'll just slip the new one right on down. Fucking send this bitch. Ah, it's hot! Send that bitch to party. Ow! Send it to party town. Oh, that was really fucking hot. Where's your gloves? Ugh. Get your ass on the floor. All right, relocating stuff to the shade. I don't know what. I don't know why I left these just sitting in the sun. All right. Also, I'm not gonna have a heat shield anymore. Did you even like? I think it wouldn't want to come off. All right, so I'll be seeing you guys in just, I'm sure the sun is bright on my face, in just a second when we start getting ready to take the manifold out. I'm really trying to cut out recording a lot of the more useless stuff because it takes a long time to edit, and I'm trying to work on his car too and kind of squeeze that in the video a little bit. It's gonna be small stuff, but it's more like just an update on the current status of his car, which really hasn't changed at all. But I'll be seeing you guys in just 1 second. Yeah. Okay, hold on, I'm getting sweat on my. So I got the old stock manifold off, and I don't know what happened, but here's my gasket. And then here's the fat exhaust leak I was having. I don't know, there's the old piece. And then let's see if I can shake the cat through this. We got most of the chunks out. Yeah, I don't think they'll be able to hear that. Anyways though, it's time to slot in this, and it's just a test fit because I gotta see how long I need to extend my O2 wire. Right down there like that. Hashtag race car parts. Coolant line that uses one of the manifold studs as a way to hold itself on. Get out of here! And just like that, it has eBay header, has eBay header 50. We may have to do a little finessing to this. I don't know if they did something to their head to get this to fit when they had it installed. It fits about as well as an eBay header. It's like technical difficulties. I mean, it's gonna look sick when it's on, if it ever goes on. Ow! Everything's hot. Arizona is hot. Alright, so it looks like we gotta cut a little bit of that. It just seems like these two holes aren't further enough apart. Because everything else is trying to go in other than this one hole. It's not lined up like anywhere near. Maybe something else I'm not seeing. It's hard to lean over it and look though because how hot it is. Like everything is so hot. I don't know why today, the one day I have off this week, decided to be so hot compared to every other day. I'm also going to be slippery. Yeah, we'll have to do a little bit of trimming to it. This time just doesn't want to cooperate. I have a feeling it's something else I just want to see. Alright, yeah, let's cut recording and try to get this to fit on. Alright, Alan, we got the manifold on. We were gonna try to run it open-headed just to mess around, but decided not to. It's ran all the way back to the muffler. O2 sensor wire has been extended. Now it's time. Let's hope it runs. Kind of scared. What if it don't? What if I fucked up the O2? little leak. One of the bolts got to be tightened. That's loud. All right, let's find that little leak. It's on one of the things down there on the test pipe, because I've heard that before. Now let's go take this thing for a rip. Let's get that bolt tightened and let's go. I'm thirsty. We're trying to get some drinks out here. I just covered up the camera because I'm gonna switch hands. I saw in your little video you tried to be like me, huh? You ain't got the right style. You were like, oh, on your phone. So I was like, all right, never mind. You ain't got the right style. Yeah, sorry this week. Oh wait, my camera's going up. Yeah, sorry this video has been kind of boring, I guess. Not quite a bit enough talking and showing you what's up. I'm just worn out. I'm tired. And this sun's been beating me up all week at work. But I guess I can walk around real quick, show you what's happening. The intake touches the exhaust. It always touched the heat shield. I don't know how much it worked because they did this. So I'm looking for, that. I'm looking for maybe not necessarily a stock intake if I can't find one, because a lot of them crack kind of right here. But maybe like a metal one that kind of goes in the stock location, gets it off of that. Or you could do a cowl intake up there, but I keep a lot of shit up there. Anyways, here's the manifold. Let's see how well you can see that. There's the manifold. Let me get down underneath. Let's see what's happening down here. So there it is. That's the muffler that we installed before. There's it going into the test pipe with a thick boy washer. And then there's the bottom of the manifold, and that's actually where the O2 is. It had to be extended quite a bit. This is actually my friend's old exhaust, the same friend who sold me the transmission. So to fit this with the O2 sensor, because the angle the bung was welded on, you had to notch a little bit of the transmission. And he already did that, so that was kind of cool, I guess, that I didn't have to do it. Or you just buy a quality piece and have the freaking, instead of the O2 bung facing this, it's up more. But it all seems well. So we just got to tighten these up. I could see where there's some leaks and stuff. I may have to deal with the whistle and buy new gaskets. I think that's all it is. I got to get some new gaskets. I just don't have money for it now, so I don't know. Yeah, you could see that they're split. So it's probably just gonna have to deal with whistling for a while until I get new gaskets to fill in the gaps. But otherwise, I say I just take it down and go for a drive. I have to deal with the whistling because there's actually nothing I can do about it at this moment. My friend left, but I'll go inside and tell him. We'll get right back to you as soon as we got the car on the floor, ready to go. It's hot, so I'm ready for drinks. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Peace out. Alright, so I got the $73 race exhaust installed. I'm gonna cut the talking because honestly my phone died and I just lost all the footage. So I'm gonna just do some pulls and let you hear it. I'm out here to have fun, but not trying to get no speeding tickets. So I'm hoping you guys can hear over the wind noise. I know it's kind of loud. It sounds really good, like really, really good. I was kind of worried with the test pipe without a cat or anything that it would sound pretty like ricer-ish, but it sounds really good still. I think in the manifold probably did that because I know I've heard stock Miatas that were pretty much just straight piped or just like a minimal muffler on it. They kind of sound really Honda-ish in the high RPM. No, it doesn't have to be on. Sound really Honda-ish in the high RPMs, but this sounds perfectly fine. Also, buses are gonna have to get running. This truck there blowing hella blue smoke. All right. Yeah. What are you doing? manifold kind of helps with that. It's changed. So essentially, when you change just a muffler or something in a car, it'll just kind of make the same tone, but just be louder. But this has changed the whole sound dynamic that the car makes. It's not vastly different, but it's pretty different. Enough to where I notice it and I really enjoy the sound. I'm thinking we can go on the freeway and hear what the highway cruising is. But overall, I really like this exhaust. You really can't not like it when it's under $100 for the whole thing, front all the way back. It's perfect to me. I can enjoy it for a while. Saw another Miata. I can enjoy the exhaust just the way it is for a while. I think the only time I would change it is if I was going turbo, which I do plan on doing at some point. When that's going to happen, that's TBD, to be determined, because I don't know. I'm broke. Broke is a joke. As you can hear, though, the whistling has gone away from earlier. So we got pretty much everything situated. We didn't even put gaskets in. I just said, screw it. I was thirsty and we were going to drive the way it was. So we drove to Circle K. And on the way back, it just kind of stopped whistling like that. So we'll get back to you guys as soon as we're on the freeway, listening to the highway cruising RPM. Alright, everyone. Well, sun came up, so I'm not going to be able to get those highway pulls and stuff. But I'm going to end this video here. In closing, if you can hear me, I got the top down again. So closing out the video, the exhaust sounds perfect. I love it. Love everything about it. I'm gonna end up making a chart for how much I've spent on my car. And this only includes parts that's on the car. There's things I bought that haven't made it onto the car yet. I've done this once before, but not on video. I'm gonna tell you it's already like quite a bit that I've spent. But that will probably be posted to my Instagram, which will be down in the link below. So I hope to see you guys on my Instagram, looking at all my posts, liking everything, pretty much everything that's happening to the car. I post there before you even see it on YouTube. And there's other things like the pricing chart that'll only be there. I'll link my Instagram and his. I don't think you've made any posts recently since getting your car, have you? Nope. But there'll be things coming for his car soon. I know I said earlier we're going to try to work on his car, but we decided to put it off until a later date. Oh, fuck, I forgot. You said you wanted to Circle K. Looks like you're going to that one. There are things coming at a later date for his car. We found out what some issues were, things we don't have to replace yet, things we do have to replace now. So we'll see you guys later. Peace.